EBME4203 Total Building Performance. Presentation is about Post-Occupancy Evaluation (POE). My name is Khairul Anwar bin Muhammad Yusof, Applied Science, Bachelor of Science in Project and Facility Management with Honor, semester September 2020. Introduction. Figure 1. Illustration model of Menara IMC building. And Figure 2. Existing of Menara IMC building. Name of building, Menara IMC. Address of building, 8 Jalan Sultan Ismail, Kuala Lumpur 50250 Kuala Lumpur, Wilayah Persekutuan Kuala Lumpur. Floor 29 story. Gross floor area 300,000 square feet. Years of completion 1994. Age of building 26 years. The post-occupancy evaluation (POE) uses to obtain this valuable feedback. Post-occupancy evaluation is used to improve the way that buildings are used to support productivity and well-being. Specifically, POE are used to account for building quality, inform planning and briefing programming for new building and alteration, and troubleshoot building or use problems such as change management and new work styles. POE provide feedback of how successfully the workplace is in supporting the occupying organization and the requirement of individual and user. Furthermore, it is recommending that POE is used as part of the evidence-based design process where the project usually refers to a building design fit-out or refurbishment, or to inform the project brief where the project is the introduction of a new initiative, system or process. POE usually involve feedback from the building occupant throughout questionnaire, interviews, and workshops, but may also involve more objective measures such as environmental monitoring, space measurement, and cost analysis. Outcome Post-Occupancy Evaluation (POE). Benefit from using POE such as A feedback loop to enhance continuous improvement processes. B. Improve fit between occupant and their buildings. C. The optimization of services to suit occupant. D. The reduction of waste of space and energy. E. Validation of occupant real needs. F. Reduce ownership or operational expenses. G. Improve competitive advantage in the marketplace. Literature review. Post-occupancy evaluation (POE) is the process of understanding how well a building meets the needs of client and building occupants. POE provides evidence of a wide range of environmental, social, and economic benefits core to sustainability. Post-occupancy evaluation (POE) may be defined as the process of systematically evaluating buildings after they have been built and occupied for some time. POE differs from other building evaluation in that it focuses on the comfort and requirement of building users with regard to aspects such as their health, safety, security, functionality and efficiency, psychology comfort, aesthetic quality, and satisfaction. Having POE as a measuring tool in any building will be able to detect which element in building perform or which element in building underperform, and affecting the workers' satisfaction and productivity. performance of a building can be best evaluated and understood by obtaining the feedback of occupants. Many organizations are now adopting the POE as a tool for evaluating their building's performance. There is, however, a challenge related to using POE as tool because at the end of the day it does not detect the exact problem fully in such a way that it can assist the client with the diagnosis of the problem. Implementing the use of POE in an organization will help to identify a measurable link between the quality of the building and the performance outcome of the occupant. It is crucial to conduct a POE because it indicates how well the building is performing in order to satisfy the occupant needs and achieve organizational goals. Development of the survey questionnaire. The objective of the occupant survey questionnaire are to measure a characterized aspect of occupant behavior that have a significant effect on the environmental performance of building in use. To explore and describe aspects of the occupant physical, functional, and psychological experience of the internal and external environment in the building and surrounding development. Besides that, to appraise how successfully certain aspects of the design criteria of building have been realized. When developing a questionnaire, item or question are generated that require the respondent to respond to a series of questions or statements. Participant responses are then converted into numerical form and statistically analyzed. This questionnaire is which be used to explore user reaction to a building or part of the buildings. Based on the attribute and sub-attribute identified, a questionnaire was formulated for conduct of user satisfaction survey in workplace area. A Likert scale of 1 to 5 was uniformly adopted for the attribute directly related to building performance. The questionnaire includes 4 sections as below. A. Section A. General information about the respondent. Related to respondent personal information in terms of gender, profession, and term of employment. B. Section B. Location in building, which help to evaluate the level of satisfaction with the overall quality of the area in buildings. This section addresses about responses to the building in general and reveal insight about the respondent well-being. C. Section C. Building generally. Discusses building in generally that focus on building security, accessibility, and level of cleanliness. D. Section D. Specific location, which address the IEQ in the building with respect to whether the air in the building is fresh or stale, rate of air circulation, control of ventilation, temperature, thermal comfort, and noise, as well as artificial lighting in the buildings. If respondents have any additional comment that would like to make about any aspect of respondent work environment, can note them in comment space. The format of questionnaire is enclosed as an annexure to this paper. Specific attribute to be investigated in the occupant surveys. Section A. Attribute general, aspect and characteristic. Gender, age, occupation. How long have you worked in this building? How long do you spend in the building during the day? Section B. Attribute, location in building. Aspect, rating overall quality area. Rating overall quality area cafe. C. Building generally. Personal safety. How safe do you feel in the building? What aspect of the environment contribute to feeling safe? Accessibility. Can you get into it? Can you get around the building? cleanliness. And section D, attribute location and building specific aspect, air quality, temperature, noise, light, energy, and water efficient. The building is built in an environmentally friendly way. How important is it to you that buildings are built in an environmentally? Is parking sufficient? Result POE. There are 300 questionnaires distributed to the building occupant and 282 replies were received. A self-administered questionnaire which format is based on Likert scale is prepared for the answer read by the respondent. The Likert scale consists of 5 numerical nomenclature indicating the responses given by the respondent on each question, which are ranging from 1 to 5. Result POE section General is about gender, age, occupation, time in building, how long have you worked in this building, time in building, how long do you spend in the building during the day. Summary result POE section Location in building and building generally. Section Location in building, attribute, overall quality, aspect, office and cafe. Section Building generally, attribute security, accessibility, and cleanliness. Summary result POE section Location and building specific. Section Location and building specific. Attribute, air quality, temperature. Continue. Summary result POE section Location and building specific. Noise, light. Continue. Summary result POE section Location and building specific. Attribute, energy and water efficient. Conclusion. Regarding of in term overcome of post occupancy evaluation POE as A. Short-term benefit. Identifying problem in buildings and finding solution. Respond to users. Improve space planning and usage based on end user feedback. Understanding the effect of charges changes of building, whether it is working contact or budget cut. Inform decision making. Gaining end user feedback on problem faced in building and recommend solution. B. Medium-term benefit. Built-in capacity for building adaptation, organizational growth and change. Finding innovative uses for building. Responsibility for building performance by designers. Feed forward of the positive and negative lesson learned into the next building cycle. And C. Long-term benefit. Long-term enhancement in building performance. Improvement in design quality. Strategic review long-term benefit. Creation of database and the update, upgrade and generation of design and planning protocol and paradigm. Recommendation number 1 is about parking. Section Location and Building Specific. Is parking sufficient? The problem is not enough parking for peak hour time due at Menara IMC have retail and banking outlet. As a solution, I propose buy or rent a parking lot outside the IMC building from Authority DBKL for daily customer or visitor convenience in the future. Recommendation number 2 is about lighting. Section Location and Building Specific. Does the quality of light in this part of the building have a negative effect on your work performance? The problem is, quality of light in this part of the building have a negative effect on working performance. As a solution, IMC management need to develop a plan for corrective action when the survey result indicate 52% refer to measurement rating 1 and 2 of occupants or workers are dissatisfied with the overall comfort in the building. This plan should be including measurement of relevant environmental variables in problem area. Recommendation number 3 is about noise. Section Location and Building Specific have 2 questions. Number 1. Does the distraction from noise in this part of the building have a negative effect on your work performance? And question number 2. Is there significant distraction from background noise? The problem is, distraction from noise in this part of the building have a negative effect on work performance. As a solution, IMC management need to develop a plan for corrective action for improvement about noise when the survey result indicate. Please refer picture from left refer to measurement rating 1 and 2, where 57% and 53% of occupants or workers are dissatisfied with the overall comfort in the building. This plan should be including measurement of relevant environmental variables in problem areas. Sekian, terima kasih.